In a world where criminals run freely, the Time Enforcement Commission will send a time cop to prevent anyone from altering the timeline. His first task, retrieve the comics.
Word around town says that a war will break out soon.
Oh, that's rubbish. There is no way we would declare war on those Germans or Austro-Hungarians. Or unless they would want to pick a bone with us.
I don't know. Nations are getting pretty strained after Lusitania thing.
Oh, it was just one big accident. I'm pretty sure they'll realize that soon.
Wow, look at this, Costas. The Hun just offered a joint war with Mexico against our great nation. This cannot be good.
I'm sure that it is just one big misunderstanding. And I'm 100% sure that a war won't happen.
Okay, we'll make a bet. I'll pay you $5 if war breaks out by 1917.
Well, you better get your wallet ready.
That concludes our lesson on the armaments of the Great War. Now let's see the origins. Our story begins in Sarajevo, Serbia. Well, possibly not for long, given our current situation. The couple, which comprised of Franz Ferdinand and his wife, decided to visit the city, as a vacation. At the time, a Serbian terrorist organization known as the Black Hand decided, they're gonna assassinate them. Mostly because of political views, they disagreed with them on many topics. Another reason was Sarajevo, the city itself, currently lied in Austria-Hungary. Now, they believed that the city belonged to Serbia. The operation was carried out by a young man under the name of Gavrilo Princip. Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. Austria-Hungary declares one Serbia, and Serbia's allies, France and Russia, declare one Austria-Hungary. Germany, who is Austria's ally, declares one France, Russia, and Serbia. What happens is Germany goes through Belgium, which angers Britain. Britain declares war on Germany, and that leaves us, our great nation, the United States. And what does that mean we're going to? We're going to war! Hey, I was right. Now pay up.
Oh, that's fine. Now shut up. I get that I was wrong and you are right.
Ever since these Germans started deploying those gas grenades and all those gas artillery, my lungs have been acting up.
Yeah.
What are they putting those things?
I don't know. And their gigantic machine guns they call tanks are tearing us apart as well.
Wait, do you hear that?
Yeah. I think so. It sounds like artillery or something.
Oh, great. It's another gas attack. Get your gas mask on.
Okay.
market's gonna crash, you know? It's bound to happen.
I know, it's doing so well though.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Well-inflated stocks could damage the market, you know?
Do you have a lot of stock this year?
A couple stocks and a couple of alcohol companies.
I've done so many things since the last time I've seen you. I swam planes and pools. It's so much fun. Have you tried it? I haven't yet. It's so much fun. I even bought bottles of Coco Chanel perfume.
And that stuff's really expensive. I wouldn't waste my money on it ever.
Anyway, did you hear that the police is coming here? Yeah, it's funny how the coppers are supposed to enforce laws, but then they end up here instead. They'll never shut us down.
Yeah, they ain't ever gonna shut my bar down, that's for sure.
Speaking of the law, word on the street is that there's this lady breaking into speakeasies, breaking all the booze. I think her name is Hatchet Lady.
Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome to the Time Cop Radio Network. Today we have a packed schedule, so let's get right into the news. First, let's head to the stock market on Wall Street.
$1.
5, 15, 87,
92.
$98, $100.32.
$100.30. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a sudden crash of the stock market, and
stock
because of
machine
this,
broke?
that-
What's the stock market?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, the recent epidemic called the Dust Bowl is affecting farms in the southern plains and many families, such as this one.
Put your stuff away. We have a lot of chores to do.
How is it out there? The wind seems to be getting worse. I think we should stay inside for today.
I heard that the Dust Bowl has been greatly affecting the crops.
Yeah.
If we can't get any crops, then we won't be able to get any money to pay for anything.
Hi, Dad.
Do you think we'll have enough money for crops?
No, not today.
Well, don't forget, we sent brother to the Civilian Conservation Corps. He makes $1 a day, and we get 25 of those a month.
Thank God for Roosevelt. Wasn't for him, our economy would be plummeting, we'd be broke. Don't have enough money already.
This water's so dirty. I just want some clean water to drink.
Be thankful you have water.
I heard soil from other states has been coming in here through the winds.
Yeah, the dust storms are supposed to be getting worse and worse.
We now have a special guest on our radio show, President Roosevelt, who has some words for his fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans, as many of you know, the Dust Bowl is a severe storm in the South. We're implementing a new method of farming called crop rotation, and it's slowly helping.
da da da